name is Emma Loop. I'm here with Liberal candidate Jeewen Gill to talk about the upcoming Windsor-Tecumseh by-election. Welcome, Jeewen.
Thank you, Emily.
And this is for our Red Chair Chat series. Now, Jeewen, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do for fun?
Just mostly mingle with friends, sometimes go out walking or driving long drives.
Do you like to take road trips?
Yes.
Yeah, where do you like to go?
Depends on the timings. Either Toronto, Chicago, in the US, moving around wherever, look into new things, try to catch up.
Yeah. Okay. So now on to the hot issues. First one, health. In your opinion, what's Windsor's most urgent health issue?
With my experience, last 10 years sitting on Community Care Access Center, and I seen that like a bigger issue towards healthcare is for the seniors, shortage of senior homes, and also like for the youth, when they are like a disabled youth. In that category, like there is more need to be looked into.
So how do you do that? How do you take care of them?
As my experience, like we are working with the government from creating a more long-term beds. That is the initiative taken by, and that is another new home care is set up at the St. Clair College, and they are, I believe, open up either the end of this year or next year, and that will create more beds. And still, like we are working towards to have set up more beds to this region.
And will that help create more jobs in Windsor?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And what is Windsor's next big moneymaker? How do we get people back to work?
It is like a small business. That is also, I look at my personal experience on the small scale business. I run a mortgage and real estate company here, and I established with hardworking to establish myself. I know the challenges I face through, and I know that how much important is accountability and transparency in that one, involvement with the government and also with the people. That will like help me to help more small business, because 43% of the people are employed with a small business. So we have to give some more initiative so we can engage people more in small business, so that we can be more, they are more successful and they can create more jobs.
And there are lots of recent university and college grads in Windsor who can't find jobs. So what's the province's role in helping them to land those jobs?
In a recent budget in May, our government introduced like allowing 295 million towards youth employment strategy, so that they can find a job or they can be engaged in the jobs sector. And there is going to be a mentorship program available for 30,000 students across Ontario, and that will help them like start their first job. After that, they are going to work towards building their job in that market.
And does your party have any plans to lower the energy costs in Ontario?
As we know that when we took office, that we are always sometimes the shortage of the energy. That is what like we seen at blackout days in 2003, and after that our government has put initiatives to make it more energy efficient, so that we have energy for each sector, and they trying to produce green energy. They took a lot of initiative towards green energy, so that like we can produce more energy greener, and it will emphasizes more manufacturing jobs, that one. And like with the surplus is going to be, might be they can look into the different ways to how we can accommodate that the cost of energy to the manufacturing sector.
And the environment's another big issue too. How does the province try to clean up, the water and the air in Windsor?
Our party is always involved, concerned about the environment, because that is what we have to look into that, just like a green energy I was talking about, and that is what we go into the energy sector so we can produce more greener energy. We are planning to close down all coal plant running by next year. So that will save us give us a cleaner air to breathe. And same way as the windmills and the solar panels are creating a greener energy, and that will help us towards our healthcare, saving billions of dollars in future savings towards taking a fresh air intake, and that will help us to live longer. For our kids and grandkids are going to see that benefit.
Okay, thank you so much, Jeewen. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you.